I'm Christina Kahn.
And I'm Leela Hilton.
And this is Burn Before Reading, a podcast about shiterature.
Here we are to discuss the terrible writing we did when we were younger and touch on some cringy and nostalgic topics right along the way.
Were you trying to go for the Spanish trill, or was that a full accident?
It was a full accidente.
Cringy, as the Spanish say.
Yes, as they say in Josefina's house, cringy.
Cringy. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, you can see that we're having a pajama party today.
Yay! I was also wearing comfy soft clothes, but they got soaked through to the bones.
You are currently wearing comfy soft clothes.
But so I'm wearing different comfy soft
ones.
clothes.
Yeah.
That are not mine.
They don't belong to her, but they look great. That color green is actually so good on you.
Thanks.
I think especially with your tan.
Sagey green. Oh yeah.
Guys, remember the sunburn from weeks ago? It's tan now.
Now it's tan and it's no longer peeling, and
she's beautiful.
It was not worth it, but I am glad to be tan.
I know every summer I'm like, I can get fatter. Wait, no, I've been fat. I can get skinnier, I can get tan. Either way, I'll feel hot. So
just take the easier way out.
Yeah, this summer I kind of failed to do either. So anyway, pajama day. Leela, what has been cringing you out lately?
Honestly, I feel like it's the same old. I don't really have
You're
any.
just pregnant and uncomfortable?
Yeah. I'm at 8 months now, so.
I know because I looked at my... Thank you.
Right on my tits.
I looked at my, it recently became August, and I was like, ooh, what's coming up in August? And then I was like, looking ahead, I was like, okay, in August we get ready for September. Like, August is your final month. It's the final countdown. We need to go clubbing. We need to go hiking.
Yeah.
We need to go sledding. What are some things you do without children?
Skydiving.
We need to go skydiving.
Imagine a pregnant lady skydiving. That's so fun. That's
Also,
a funny image to me.
The way I don't want to do any of those things.
I know. It's not anything I want to do at all. I do like hiking generally.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I said hiking.
But
you can
not
still do
right
that
now.
You could do that with kids. You'll just have to take a couple months off.
Yeah. I'm not going to a fish concert.
I would love... Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to a fish concert. And for those who are watching on the YouTube, as you can see, I'm wearing my fish shirt, which is not fish branded, but it is a tie-dye shirt that is a Hello from the Magic Tavern shirt that says, only you can prevent drugs. And no, I'm not wearing a bra.
Neither am I.
So, well, do you want me to give, enough cringe for 2 today?
Yeah, I feel like you have enough to fill it up.
So today is Tuesday.
Yes.
I've had the worst Sunday, Monday, slightly Tuesday of a long time.
Okay.
Well, but there's been some good.
I know. You're such a positive person. Just focus on the cringe. It's okay.
Okay, so on Sunday night, I went to see Hillary Duff in concert. That's like a brag.
Very fun. Yes.
Yeah, but that's where the cringe begins.
Yeah, that's where the fun stops. I
do want to say, before I move on, that, Hillary Duff is a beautiful angel, and her show was amazing. The things she did in her show were beautiful and amazing, and we love her. Okay, so I'm just going to start listing stuff off. So the venue is in...
Bristow,
Virginia, Northern Virginia. It's in the country of Fairfax County, which Fairfax County is fucking huge. I know because I remember in the car, someone was like, "Ooh, we're getting off the highway," and I was like, "Yeah, now we have to go across Fairfax County. It's another hour."
Oh my god, that is huge.
So I remember reading some study once. I need to look up if this is a fact, but I remember reading somewhere once. This is not a fact. This is not fact check. Don't repeat this. But I remember reading this once and feeling that the stretch of highway between Richmond, Virginia and DC on 95 is the worst stretch of highway in the country or on the East Coast, something like that.
I would believe it.
I was going to say, anyone who's driven it is in the world, in the universe. I'd bet $1,000 that on other planets they don't have traffic this bad.
It's
and that's
bad.
probably right, because they are probably pedestrian friendly on other planets. So it was supposed to be 2 hours there, 2 hours back. It took 3 hours to get there. Whatever. We were drinking White Claws in the car. Not me. I was driving.
Okay.
But we were like having fun. We were listening to like a bunch of throwback pop, and it was me, my friend Rachel, who has been on for I think our Twilight Eclipse movie episode.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And then her friend from childhood, Nikki. They've known each other since first grade.
That's really cute.
Yes. And I was like, have I met Nikki before? And Rachel said, no, but that photo I showed you of me going to the Twilight premiere, that was me and Nikki. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like I do know. So Nikki was a real chill homie. Rachel's also a very chill homie.
Yes.
I'm also every day becoming more and more of a chill homie.
Good for you.
I think I have like mom energy more now, where it's like I'm not gonna if things are going bad, I'm gonna keep my cool because like somebody's got to drive the ship and they need to have a level head. You know what I mean?
That's been you since I've known you.
I used to have more of a temper.
Okay.
But this, anyway, I'm making this takeaway. I said I'm just going to list items. It's been 45 minutes. So it took 3 hours to get there, whatever. It was raining. I know. I need to go even back before the drive. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
So on the way to pick up Rachel and Nikki, I stopped at the gas station, got some gas, got some closed bottles of water because I could take those into the venue.
Okay. Oh, that's good that you could.
Got to Rachel's. When I was waiting for Rachel and Nikki to come out of the house, I was like rearranging my car. You know, got to throw all the shit in the trunk.
Yes.
Pretty classic. I was like, so sorry, Nikki. I did not have time to have my car detailed as I would like to have before having a guest in my car. And then we got on the road. Took 3 hours. It was pouring rain off and on, and I'm not a very strong rain driver. I have an astigmatism, but this was still daylight, so that's like okay. Daylight rain driving is like pretty okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love it either.
I don't love it either, but like I was safe the whole time.
Yeah.
I felt safe. I felt in control, and I was like, if it's crazy on the way back, I will ask one of these other hoes to drive, because night rain is really bad for me. Okay, so then we got there. I was collecting all my stuff to go. First of all, we parked in like a mud swamp. We were like, oh no, is the whole venue going to be mud swamp? No, only directly where the car was parked, which is like unfortunate. I was wearing sandals.
Yeah,
and
terrible.
I will say they were practical sandals.
Yeah.
They're stomping sandals.
They're stomping sandals, but
I should have worn hiking boots.
There's only so much that, if it's like sticky mud like that.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
I was getting all my stuff together to walk to the venue, which was maybe like up to a mile from where we parked, half mile to a mile from where we parked. It's hard for me when it's not city blocks. I'm like, how far is this? I'm in the wilderness.
Yeah.
But the venue was far from where we parked. Whatever, we're all mobile. I was getting all my stuff ready though, and I realized I did not have my wallet. And I was like, obviously you're worried. You're like, where's my wallet? I wasn't planning on drinking that night though. And if I wanted to, I knew I could get when you have friends in your 30s, it's not like nobody has money. It's not like, let's collect all of our change for a carton of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like it used to be.
And so they didn't make you do an ID to get in?
No, because I wasn't trying to drink.
Okay.
As long as you have your tickets, anyone can get in.
Okay.
And it was Hillary Duff. It was an all ages concert.
Yes. Okay.
And I will say there was like, I would say maybe like 10% of the people there were children, which is pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah. A lot of moms our age with or like a little older with kids. So we walked to the venue. Right away, Rachel's like, I wore the wrong shoes because she was wearing chunky heel boots. She also was stressed about being overdressed because I think she looked great, but she was wearing a kind of outfit that I wouldn't wear. She was wearing like but it looked amazing. It was a see-through white sequined skirt. So you could like perfectly see her underwear. You know what I mean? That was the point.
I think that's the vibe.
And then she was wearing a big black Lizzie McGuire t-shirt that said, busy and booked. And she was like, I'm not even frontin', I am busy. And these like cute boots, but like the second we started walking, she was like, I've made an error. And I was like, okay, girl, it's the beginning of the night. So we walked to the venue. And we're like, oh my God, where is it? Where are we? And I've been to this venue a lot. I've been to this venue maybe like at least 10 times as a kid. Because growing up, that was my home venue. I lived like 15 minutes away from it.
Okay.
And my parents used to take me there all the time to see classic rock shows. I've seen like Def Leppard, Cheap Trick, Journey, Pat Benatar, REO Speedwagon. Like I've seen a shit ton of Heart. That was an awesome show. Heart.
Ooh,
cool. I've seen a lot of really cool classic rock there. So I was like, I think this venue's awesome. But when we got there, it is like a lot of stairs. So like it's kind of like you enter and then the stage is on the other side of like a giant hill. So you can either walk like all the way around the venue and then like up from the front by the stage.
Okay.
Or you can go directly up the giant flight of stairs. Probably the equivalent to maybe like 5 flights of stairs. It's a lot of stairs.
That's rough.
It was I live on the 2nd floor. No, I don't. I live on the 3rd floor, 2 staircases. It was definitely at least twice that high.
Which that's a lot.
It was a lot. I felt good about myself because I wasn't even breaking a sweat. I was like, hell yeah.
Go.
And so I didn't remember the layout of the venue, so I was like, I guess we go straight up the stairs, which like definitely was the most direct path.
Sure.
Rachel was like, I'm not happy about this.
Yeah.
So we got to the top of the stairs, and I was like, okay, girl. She like did a little whine, and I was like, okay, I totally feel you. Those stairs were not cool. We had to walk really far to get here, but we're here now. And you guys got drinks in your hands. Let's just like say bye-bye to these bad vibes because we're about to have the night of our life. And I took a photo. I was like, I'm going to take a photo of you saying bye bad vibes. And it's her with the woods in the background and she's free as a bird. And she's like, bye vibes. I'm happy now. We're here. I'm so excited. Okay, but then that's when the night got bad. Because it was torrentially downpouring like on and off. Which, like, okay, if you just, like, accept your fate at a show, you're like, I'm soaked, I will remain. I should have worn my fucking contacts, first of all. I was wearing glasses, and it gets really hard when you're wearing glasses and there is nothing left to wipe your glasses on. Everything is just wet. I was doing the squeaky windshield wipers because it at least kind of helped. And I also should have worn closed-toed shoes, probably hiking shoes.
Getting your feet wet for that long is miserable.
Yes, like I used to go to EDM music festivals all the time, and I never once considered wearing footwear other than hiking shoes. And I should have just like but my outfit was so cute. I had like a black little,
and you didn't know that was gonna be the vibe. I mean,
I just like didn't remember the venue. I just wasn't thinking very clearly, and I could have just brought stuff in the car. Because, spoiler alert, we went back to the car at some point. So, it's torrentially downpouring off and on. You're just like, whatever. Like, we found our friends Nick and Mel. Nick was on our most popular episode ever. They have ruined everything, including yapping about the history of gossip, you might remember.
That's so cool I feel like that episode is so on brand.
If I had to pick one, it would probably be that one because the subject matter is so cool, so important, and Nick is so awesome.
God bless Nick.
She's an angel. She's an angel. Her and Hillary Duff are the same person in my head.
Well, it's her
fat version, skinny version.
She was her username is Thick Lizzie McGuire.
On Instagram, yeah, Thick Lizzie McGuire. Go follow her, everyone. She's very cute. Anyway, so I had Nick and Mel at this point. Mel is Nick's boyfriend, and like we were in the bathroom and it started downpouring and Nick was like, here's a trash bag, we can make it into like a poncho. It was like a giant clear trash bag, and I was like, I'm wet, I don't want to trap the water in with me. I'm not, thank you for this. So we just had trash bags. The opener was on. It was LaRue, Bulletproof.
Oh, Bulletproof. Okay,
she
that
has
one song.
She has 1.5 famous songs. She has Bulletproof, and then she also has this song called The Kill that is only famous because Skrillex remixed it really cool.
Okay, don't even know that one.
Going in for the kill, and I'm hoping you understand. And I let go of my hand. And then it does Skrillex stuff after that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you loved LaRue and you were going to see her, you would probably be like, hell yeah, this is a great show. But we were like really wet and she wasn't really doing a lot. And we were like, sing Bulletproof and get off. Anyway, Bulletproof came on, we were like, okay. Right. Sorry, LaRue, you're probably really nice and you are very hot. But we were just... If you're going to be... Like, if it was LaRue's show, I would have left already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So then... LaRue ended and we were like, oh my God, thank God it's time for Hillary Duff. We're soaking wet. Let's get the show on the road. No, they made an announcement that said that they were postponing the concert because of lightning. And I was like, they said, please shelter in place and head either to your car or to a bathroom. And my friends were like, okay, let's go to a bathroom. Problem, one of our friends is a dude. Okay, first of all.
Yeah.
I think that maybe we would have just all maybe gone to the men's bathroom because there was almost no men there.
Oh, yeah.
But also, like, I'm not going... One thing about me, I'm not, like, gonna if I could be outside, I'm not gonna put myself into a sardine can. You know what I mean?
Especially a disgusting public men's bathroom.
I'm just not trying to. I'm trying to be free. So I was like, I'm not going. And my friends were like, well, they said we have to. And I was like, guys, someone can come speak to me individually. I'm literally not going. I'm not moving from this spot. And then Rachel was like, well, do you see that giant apocalypse storm heading toward us? And I was like, I do actually see that. That actually seems kind of bad. So we like, again, we were like up on the, sorry, this is such a long story. We're up on this hilltop. So I was like, okay, let's get like not on the hilltop. Let's not be a lightning rod.
Okay.
So I was like, let's walk away. I'm not going in the bathroom though. So we like walked down the steps, and they were like, go to your car. You have to go to your car. People were walking up to us being like, do not stand here. It is not safe. Go to your car.
Damn.
And we were like, our car is 1 mile away.
That sucks.
Or perhaps Rachel said,
And
our
was it
car
still raining?
off and on. Yeah.
Okay.
At no point do I remember if it was raining or not. And the answer is just a flip of a coin.
And
if
then,
it was raining.
And then, yeah, Rachel seemed to think it was 3 miles away.
You know how storytelling goes. We're very susceptible.
I understand.
to
Sometimes you
storytelling.
need to sprinkle a little spice in there.
It was 1 mile away, but we did have to walk it about 5 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we walked back to the car. We had Nick and Mel with us now, so it was a full car.
Okay.
And it was hot, and we were wet.
Ugh.
Mel did not get in the car. He was being such a boy. He was like climbing rocks and smoking cigarettes and not getting in the car. And I was like, boys are so fun sometimes. And we're getting text that was like, the show's still postponed, continue to shelter in place. We were like, do you think they're going to cancel it? We were like checking the radar. The radar looked really bad. We were like, guys, I think they're going to cancel the show. So we were like, should we just leave now to get like back on the road? We still have a 2-hour ride back. And I had told Nick and Mel, I was like, they had gotten an Uber from a hotel nearby. The hotel was 20 minutes in the wrong direction.
Okay.
But I was like, if we leave now, I'll just take you. Because we
Yeah.
have all evening and I don't want to abandon you guys. They had like an Uber home scheduled for like way later in the evening.
Okay.
So we were like, okay, let's just go. Let's go. That's right when we got the text being like, well, first of all, we didn't, the girls parked next to us were like, she's on stage. And we were like,
What?
Hillary Duff is on stage right now. They said fucking shelter in place. And they were like, no, our friends inside say she's on stage. And we're like, how can she just get on stage? Then we got a text that said, concert's back on, come on back. And we were like, if she's playing right now, we are going to miss at least half of her set walking back. And I was like, guys, we came this far. I think we owe it to ourselves to go like see the concert, because all of the shit we've been through will feel better if the concert's great.
Yes.
So we're like, okay, let's walk back. Luckily, and it took forever. Rachel's shoes,
Yeah.
It took forever. And by the time we got back, luckily it sounded like, I think she went on like the second we got back. So I think someone was lying. Here was some confusion. This happened with me and our friend Takena. Spoiler alert. Takena was in the venue. You guys might remember Takena from
Many episodes.
Yeah,
at least several.
At least one Twilight episode, and she's going to be on another episode coming up in a couple weeks here. But Takena was on the inside. I had not yet seen her, but I texted her and I said, "Is Hillary on?" And Takena said, "Yeah, the show's still on." I think that is like a confusion that a lot of people were having.
I see.
Is the show on, or is she physically on stage?
We need to be better at English.
So we got back to the venue right when she started. Pouring rain. I do remember it was raining in this moment. We climbed all the stairs again. We got to the top. We just stood exactly where we were because this is what dreams are made of or whatever. No, she obviously didn't start. I think she started with Why Not. Started strong.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds correct.
We like wiggled around. We found a spot. Nick and Mel found some chairs because Nick has some like ankle issues. So luckily they found some random chairs.
Good.
And we were like vibing. We were dancing. I was trying to find Takena. One thing about me, can't see in the dark. Really had a hard time finding Takena.
Dark at this
It was
point.
it was at least 9:30 at this point.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was late. So we were singing and dancing. I look over, all of a sudden Rachel's like on the ground. And let's just say the ground is like not a place you want your ass to be right now.
No, it's like muddy and disgusting, right?
Yeah, and like I hate to say this, but like thank God we had like one man with us because he was like, let me carry everything. He was like, let me talk to them for you. He was doing every man thing for 4 women. I mean,
God
give
bless.
this man a harem.
Yeah.
And so I think Rachel was falling, and he like leapt out of his seat and like directed her into his chair.
Wow, what a guy.
And she was like fainting. She was like overheating. She was like very nauseous. She thought she was gonna barf. She thought she was gonna faint, and she was like unwell. And I also noticed at that time that her and Nikki had swapped shoes because Nikki had sneakers. So Rachel's fainting. Nikki's like, I'm gonna go get some water. Runs off, and I will say very elegantly in those high heels. Just runs off. And I go down, I'm like, Rachel, do you need like medical attention? And I obviously was very concerned for Rachel's well-being, but I also knew this was toward the end of the concert. And I was like, maybe if we need medical attention, we can get a ride back to the car.
Yeah.
Because at this
Just
point,
be resourceful.
at this point from the rain, I was starting to get some blisters from my sandals.
Ow.
Okay, but I also wanted Rachel to be well, obviously.
Yes.
I didn't want her to have to walk back to the fucking car.
No.
So she said, yeah, she was having a very hard time communicating, but she said yes, she wants medical attention. So I went and got a medic. It was a whole thing. Obviously, everyone around was like, "Oh my god, medical emergency!"
Oh, poor Rachel.
She was so embarrassed, which is like she's a mom now. Like the last thing you should be is embarrassed, but I get it.
So in that, sorry, she has like low blood sugar or something like that.
Yes. Oh, because she hadn't eaten dinner and they closed all the food places, so she never ate.
Why
dinner.
did they? Was it because of the weather? You think?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. And she was drinking and smoking weed, but like I've been friends with Rachel for a long time, and that has never put her on her ass before, unless it's a pretty serious
extremely
night. Yeah, there was
excessive.
that one time we were on the same Beer Olympics team and she failed me, but or that night I remember she looked at me and I saw her eyes and I was like, we're not playing anymore, are we?
You can see it with Rachel in the eyes for
that,
sure.
That was not what was happening. She was like not fucked up at all. So they fucking take Rachel away on like a little buggy, a little golf cart. And Nikki goes with her. And then I had run to get the medic. That's when my sandal broke. It was still walkable. Like it was just one strap of many, but I could feel it. And it was uncool. Sandal broke. It was from Shein from like 3 years ago though. So yeah. I honestly got it was probably like $13.
Yeah. I mean, you got some good wear out of it.
Yeah. And for the record, I don't buy at Shein anymore. And the best thing I can do with the Shein I've already bought is wear it as much as I can.
Yeah. There you go.
So I was like, well, this is a great time to hunt down Tekena. So I did. Shout out to Tekena because I love you, girl. And we hugged. It was, I can't tell if she was drunk or just having the best night of her life, but she like fell down the hill into my arms and it was like too loud to even talk. We just like squeezed each other so tight. I like kissed her on the side. I grabbed her face and I was like, mwah, 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 mwah. And then we like hugged again. Then we took a selfie, worst selfie I've ever taken in my life. I cherish it. And then I was like, let's hang out sometime. And I left. So I finally got to meet our beloved Tekena after all these years. I met our pod friend from Australia before I met our pod friend from Reston, which is 2 hours away.
That is crazy.
Okay.
She just lives in Reston, really?
Yeah.
Why? I thought she lived further away.
She's in fucking Reston.
Okay.
Story's almost over.
Okay.
But the shit has not stopped.
Yeah.
Okay. So I go back, say bye to Nick and Mel. I'm like, you guys, your Uber's coming in like 30 minutes. Hop on that Uber, girl. And she was like, okay, we love you. I went to the medic. Rachel was like much better at this point. They had air conditioning. She was sitting up. She was drinking water. She was much better. Obviously still very shaken.
Yeah.
And shaky. So I was like, can you guys give us a ride back to the car? Because we just want to give her home. And these medics they must see a lot of shit in a concert. Because she was like, no. Like, no sympathy. She was like, no, we can't.
What the fuck?
And I was like, I get kind of cunty when I am experiencing injustice. So I was like, well, Rachel, guess you'll die. And the lady was like, sorry. She was not sorry.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
So I was like, Rachel, do you want to like wait here for half an hour, feel a little bit better? Or do you want to like get to the car before the concert ends? Because I had seen all I needed to see. And by the way, Hilary Duff during this time, playing a lot of good music, couple outfit changes, glass of wine in her hand. Like she's thriving. She looked great.
Love it.
She was playing like half her new stuff, half her throwbacks. I didn't miss almost anything. Even when she was doing, I think it was Why Not actually. It was when I was running for the medic, so I got like a way better view because I was in like a different spot, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, Rachel was like, let's walk back to the car. We walk back to the car, but that is like right when the concert ends. So everyone's walking back to the car. There's nothing I like less I'd rather...
than battling with a concert crowd. Absolutely not.
I have this intrusive thought that I'm not going to repeat here because I don't want to give it to other people.
Okay.
But I have an intrusive thought whenever I'm in a big crowd like that. Somebody's going to shoot it up. And I just like can't. Anyway, I just hate it. So we walk back to the car. Rachel is luckily wearing Nikki's shoes. Nikki strutting her little stuff. She's like, I'll lead the way. And we get back to the car. Concert parking situation. We're like, okay, it's going to take us 2 hours to get out of the parking lot, but at least we're in the car. So we're in the car. I had the foresight to bring sweatpants, Crocs, and a camisole. So I changed. And I was like, Nikki, I just met you, but I'm going to be full pussy out for a couple minutes while I dry. And she was like, that's great. Love that for you. She's really cool.
Yeah.
So at that time, Nick called me and she said, our Lyft driver entered the venue, called me to say he was here, and then canceled the ride. Like, he saw the traffic and was like, fuck no.
Oh, my God.
Even though there's, like, got to be a path for the ride share.
If not, then that's an insanely constructed.
So she said that it was, they couldn't find another Lyft driver. It was just searching and searching and searching.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, come get in the car. And Nick, with her poor fucked up ankle, this was her third walk to the car. So she called us and was like, 20 minutes later, she's like, okay, we're nearby. Where are you? And I was like, have not moved an inch. Get in the car. So Nick and Mel got back in the car. They were just stuck in this fucking traffic. I texted my mom. I said, yo, Jiffy Lube Live fucking sucks. It was 12:30. My mom wakes up in the middle of the night at random time. So I was like, maybe she'll be awake. What else are we doing? I'll text my mommy. I said, Jiffy Lube Live fucking sucks. Finally, we got out, and Nick and Mel, it was a 2-hour drive home, and to take them to their hotel would have added almost an extra hour. And it was like 1 a.m. by this point.
Yeah.
So I said, I love you guys so much. This makes me feel like a really bad friend. But I'm going to have to drop you at like a place for you to get a lift. And I'm sorry if it's really expensive, and I'm sorry. If it were 8 p.m., if it were just me, maybe I would drive you, but I cannot do it. Rachel has to get home. We have to get home. Pouring rain.
I'm sure they were like, oh, we understand.
They were so understanding. They were like, the lifts are $140. And I was like, I think you're just going to have to wait a couple minutes and see if it goes down. Like, I cannot go an hour out of my way right now. Yeah. So I left them at a Wawa in the middle of Dumfries, and I felt really bad about it. I got us on the road. It was pouring rain. I remember what I said. I'm not good at that. So I was driving full, but I could not ask Rachel and Nikki to drive at this point. We'd been through too much. Rachel was unwell.
Rachel's unwell, and you don't know Nikki.
I don't know
Well.
Nikki.
Yeah.
And I'm like, go to sleep, girl. I'm like, I'll handle it. It's in the middle of the night. What am I going to crash into no one? Like, I'll see if there's a car, I guess. So I'm like driving full grandma mode. Like, oh, luckily it meant I didn't get tired because I was like, oh, am I going to crash?
It's so stressful.
Very stressful. Dropped Rachel off and Nikki off. Nikki still had to drive somewhere after that. I don't know where she was going. Got back to my house, still had to shower. Got in bed at like 3:30. Oh my God, I forgot I was telling the story of like the whole weekend. So that was the Hillary Duff concert. Next day I woke up and my car had been towed.
And at first you thought it was stolen.
Well, because it was street cleaning and like the signs were not, I specifically remember parking and I was like, there's no, I parked on one side of the road and I was like, oh, there's a street cleaning sign. I'm going to move to the other side of the road, which was dumb of me. That was a Sunday night brain because if they're street cleaning one side of the street, they're street cleaning the other side of the street.
Okay.
But there was no signs that I could see where I moved to. And like by the time I noticed in the morning that my car was gone, the street cleaning was already done, so the signs were taken down already. So I was like, where's my fucking car? And everyone was like, you're delirious. You parked your car somewhere dumb. I didn't. It got towed, and it was because of street cleaning. It was my fault. But goddamn, that was just one thing on top of another. Got my car back, and I was like, I'm going to look really good for my wallet this time. It wasn't in the car. And so I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to get an all new wallet and everything. Finally, luckily, somebody messaged me on Instagram and was like, hey, I found your wallet on the street in front of Rachel's house. And I dropped it at the address on the ID, which was Sean's address, which I'm not allowed to text Sean right now, but I did. I was like,
yeah, you need your fucking wallet.
I was like, please do not respond. So sorry to text. Please answer Y/N. Do you have my wallet?
Oh my
Because you know me.
God.
When I feel I'm suffering an injustice, I get a little bitchy. You know that term malicious compliance?
Yeah.
I'm like, do not respond. Do not talk to me. This is an emergency.
Wait, so how did that? You got it back?
I got it. I got my wallet.
Okay, great.
I got my wallet. And it was we know the girl, like Becca knows the girl who found it.
That's crazy.
So hopefully, I didn't even look inside yet, but I'm assuming everything's still there. I'm too poor to care if anything's missing. I don't keep cash on me. I'm trying to remember if anything else bad has happened to me. Just that the cherry on top is that this week is the last week that my colleague is working. He's been laid off, and I have been told that I get to do his whole job, senior level job now without a pay increase. So I'm in meetings 5 hours a day right now, learning how to do his entire job, which is very hard, very out of my wheelhouse, and fighting to get even like $1 additional from it. So I can't even yesterday I would love to have just called out.
Yeah, taking the L for sure.
Call out, but there's no time to call out.
No, and I feel like we're all kind of feeling this pressure right now where it's like my job sucks. Should be making more money or getting more respect but
anything.
It is tough out there.
It's tough.
So.
I have job security because who's going to do fucking Kevin's job if they lay me off?
True.
So anyway, is that the last thing?
I think so. I think that is it, right?
Yeah, I'm just tired and I still have these blisters on my feetsies, but that's okay. How long was I talking? 32 minutes.
Yeah,
no big deal.
That's fine. Because it'll probably be about 32 minutes, if that, of the episode.
Yeah,
so.
if that. So that's my cringe. Cringe enough for everyone. You get a cringe. You get a cringe.
I don't
you
want
get
it.
A cringe.
Take it back.
Did I have fun watching Hillary Duff? Yes. Would I do that again knowing how it goes? Fuck no.
Do you think you would have had more fun if this had happened when you were 25?
Yeah, because when I was 25, I was staying up till 3 a.m. already.
Right. And I feel like I also would have been it's fine, I'm covered in mud, and
my body was a lot more durable back then.
Yeah.
Although I was pretty impressed with my body. My body was fine. The walking was fine. Everything was fine.
Blisters suck though.
Yeah,
That's
I
unavoidable.
managed to just kind of not think about it till the end of the night.
Because even if you had on proper shoes and socks, I feel like once everything gets wet, it rubs you.
Wool socks, baby.
Wool socks.
Wool socks.
Wow.
Naturally wicking.
Naturally wicking. Okay.
That's what I should have done. Lesson learned. Too old to try to look cute, but I did look so cute.
I wish I had seen a picture of your full outfit.
No time to take a picture.
Okay.
0 time to take a picture.
We'll just have to take your word
You'll
for
have
it.
to take my picture. Wait. You'll have to take my word for it. Take a picture because my word won't last longer. Guys, I'm really tired. That's why I said, Leela, please wear sweatpants to the recording. I'm not putting clothes on. I'm not wearing a bra or underwear.
Yeah.
I'm wearing socks only because otherwise the blisters hurt in my Crocs.
That's so sad. I'm so sorry about your feetsies.
Greer's recording the loading screen in the next room and he just wailed something.
Different energy in there.
Go listen to the loading screen if you want to know what that was. Leela, what are we talking about today besides Hillary Duff? Why not take a crazy chance?
Because then you might have a really bad night.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
I'm just not going to... Okay, Hillary Duff... I care about so few artists.
Yeah.
Hillary Duff.
Enough to see
I
live.
really wanted to see her. I'm also going to see My Chemical Romance in DC later this month. And that's the last of it. I'm not traveling for music again.
Is it going to be an indoor venue for MCR?
I kind of forget. Yeah, I think it is at the... What do you call it? The hockey rink? Capital
Coliseum?
No,
that's what we used to have.
I think it's the Capital...
I think I went to go see...
Capital One Arena, something
yes,
stupid
I
like
went
that.
to go
Verizon Capitals Arena.
I went to go see...
Name the company that owns the building.
Yeah, I went to go see The Weeknd there back in 20-something.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be me and Greer. So it's
Yeah.
going to be a lot different vibe. We're going to drive 90 minutes to the metro station. So it'll be, I think, totally different. And then I think I'm going to do my best to leave before the concert's over.
Yeah. I don't even stay for a full Squirrels game these days. I'm like, let's beat the traffic.
Horrible.
I can't.
Horrible. So what are we talking about?
Yes. Okay. So speaking of Tina saving the day by driving everyone home.
I really was a hero.
Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear broken, really cute Shein sandals.
Oh my God. Also, one more thing in the hero column.
Yeah.
In the car, I had 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches so Rachel could eat one after she almost fainted.
Wow. Look at you. Really are like the best mom friend. That's great.
Well, I didn't bring Nikki one. I was like, sorry, girl. You were a last minute addition.
This is for me.
I only had 4 pieces of bread.
Yeah. We're talking about Josefina saves the day.
Get over here, girl. I'll get her. No, I'm just going to leave her.
She's comfortable over there.
She's holding a Pokeball just in case there's a Poke emergency.
So Josefina saves the day. We are in high summer now in the Josefina series.
And in Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, so we're finally aligned.
Am I tripping, or are these books getting shorter, or am I just getting better at reading every day, guys?
I think it might be both. I noticed because this one I think is only like 60 some pages of actual story, and then
I think that's all of them though, but I felt like I read this one in 12 minutes.
It was a very quick read. Yeah. I felt like more happened in the previous book, personally.
Yeah.
Which is not saying much.
They're like, we've set the scene.
Yeah.
So this is the penultimate Josefina book. So we've done Meet Josefina. Nope, that's the only one we haven't done. Okay, we've done Meet Josefina. Josefina learns a lesson. Josefina's surprise. Happy birthday, Josefina. This is Josefina saves the day. And before Leela's maternity leave, we'll be covering changes for Josefina.
All 6
God,
books.
I'm doing this for y'all and I'm not even wearing good pants. God.
Ooh.
It's not good.
It's pretty good.
These are my loosest pants. You could fit 3 of me in here. It's the only way to get comfy.
So we're deep in Josefina's story now.
Yeah, we didn't have to do almost any world building, and we're adding new characters kind of liberally.
Yes. And she just turned 11, or did she just turn 10? I can't remember. She's very little. Maybe it was 10.
She just turned 9, I think.
Just turned 9?
Wait, because wasn't her birthday book about how every year on every girl on their 8th birthday got this doll from their mom?
Yes, and she never got it.
But then they missed a year, so it's her 9th birthday.
Okay, God, she's so little. She's so little.
I know.
She's so much cooler than us.
Girl, tell me about it. She's so cool. So how did you feel about this book compared to the others?
I think I liked the last one best so far.
I think it had like the best, most cohesive, tightest story.
Yes.
It was like reading a picture book. It was like reading a picture book.
Now,
basically.
Josefina does one thing that's very cool in this book, personally.
So, no, I will.
Okay.
Okay, so Josefina Saves the Day is about how her and her dad, their family, they're visiting her mom's parents in Santa Fe, which at this point is in the territory of Mexico.
Yes.
Is that a territory or the country of Mexico? It's Mexico, guys. Because they're waiting for the Americanos to bring their trading caravan down the Camino Real. And it's like a big to-do. Everyone's really excited. And this is like 3 books later, they're still trying to recover all of their sheep that were killed in a flood a couple books back.
Yeah.
So they spent a lot of time and energy making the women of the household have spent a lot of time and energy weaving blankets from wool to trade to get some sheep back. So that's what they're here to do, is to get their sheep. And they meet this white man named Patrick O'Toole.
Patrick O'Toole.
What is his ethnicity, do we think?
Indian, no.
He is the son of Señor O'Toole.
Señor O'Toole.
Who Papa knows and has done business with Señor O'Toole. But these are the days, I mean, I'm glad that they said that, like, the characters in this novel said these things out loud, because in our modern day, you don't think about, how do we know he's actually who he says he is?
Yeah.
And even if he is Señor O'Toole's son, how do we know that he's a good man? What if they're estranged? What if his dad doesn't know that he's not a good guy, not a good businessman?
And they're definitely like, in general, they are wary of Americanos.
A little wary of Americanos, but they welcome him into their home. They have dinner with him. They're like, the vibes are good. Okay, let's do this exchange. And so it's actually the mules, right? Papa
Yeah,
has
that's what he
mules,
wants.
and the caravan needs mules because to like pull the caravan. So Patrick O'Toole is facilitating this trade. It's actually a purchase because they're getting silver coin. So he's like, I'm going to bring you half the coin. I'm going to take your mules, and I'm going to come back and give you the other half of the coin. And Papa is like, okay, I trust you. At the same time, I almost said Felicity. Josefina and Clara and
Francisca.
I'm like, well, not Florencita. Rip to the Florencita. They are each given one of their own blankets that they made to go trade for whatever they want. The girls band together and they decide that they want to trade all 3 of their blankets for Patrick O'Toole's violin, because Papa used to play the violin. When Mama died, he got too sad and traded it away. You always regret shit like that.
Yeah.
You cannot make emotional decisions. Just put it away and ask yourself again in a year. You know? So they give their blankets to Patrick O'Toole because they're like, well, Papa trusted him. We trust him too. And Patrick's like, I'll be here tomorrow with the violin. The girls go to meet him tomorrow and he doesn't show up.
They wait like 3 hours
waiting
for
in
him.
the rain, like me waiting for Hillary Duff.
Oh my God.
Let the rain fall. And then they ask someone, they're like, hey, where's Patrick from the fucking caravan? And the guy says, oh, he's gone. He's a scout for the caravan and he got sent on. And Josefina and her sisters are like, oh my God, we've been fucking swindled.
Yeah.
That means he's swindling Dad too. We have to go home and tell Dad he's been swindled.
And this is like devastating news because they're aware that without the sheep that they need, or the money for the sheep that they need, they like might not make it through the winter.
It says it will be a hard, hungry winter.
Yeah.
So they go back, report what they've seen. Or
Abuelita's
not
like,
seen.
Abuelita's like, I fucking told
told you, this white man. These white men are strangers. What does Chief Powhatan say? No one should go near them. Pocahontas is like, hee hee hee. What if I boink one?
She's like, but he's like a really cute.
But Wingapo. Okay, anyway. So Papa is like, I'm gonna have to go down and like find this buyer and demand my mules back. And everyone's they're talking about it. They're like, oh my God, but if you're like wrong, if you have just he Dolores is like, if you happen to be wrong, you're gonna embarrass yourself and him. So maybe let's try to get all our facts. Papa's like, no, I can't risk it. I have to go get my money. Then Josefina finds a note from Patrick O'Toole. But here's the thing. Patrick cannot write Spanish. Josefina cannot speak English. It's a picture of a church. And she's like, what the fuck is this? Then she realizes he put the violin in the church, probably. And she's like, I have to go find this before Papa wakes up at sunrise to go demand his money / mules back. So Josefina and
Francisca, the hot one,
they go into Santa Fe on their own, and
at night
there is, I think, the perfect amount of threat of sexual assault for a book for children.
Yes.
It's like there are dangerous men and they're drunk right now, basically.
Yes.
And then they do go out and they're being very careful. They're sticking in the shadows. One man sees them and is like, ooh, 2 little senoritas.
And Josefina fucking trips him.
Josefina trips him, which was awesome.
Yes.
So at no point is it like, this 9-year-old could get raped, but us adults were like,
I was just like,
that's the tone.
No.
I'm glad it did not escalate at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's just the right amount of danger. They go to the church. The violin's there, along with the knitting needles that Clara wanted for herself, the mirror that, don't say it, Francisco wanted for herself, and the tiny little barn toy that Josefina wanted for herself. Because not only is Patrick O'Toole an honest businessman, he's a pretty nice guy, and he's a friend. And he bought them all their heart's desires, and it's really sweet. And I was like, oh my God.
It's very sweet.
Some white men are okay. So she rushes back and tells Papa that don't go, it's going to be okay. And then the next day, his friend shows up with the rest of the money. The end.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything important?
No, I think that was pretty much it.
So I liked this because it was such a good story. It went really fast. it cast doubt on the person you were already doubting as the outsider, and then it was like, what if he was even better than you thought? And it all was just fine in the end.
Yeah.
But then it also so like the A plot is like this guy is like a good trader, he's honest. So like the A plot is like, oh thank God it was actually nothing. But then the B plot of needing to not fucking starve to death this winter is like, oh my God, thank goodness they're gonna be great. They have like a lot of money now to get themselves through the winter.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy for the Montoyas. And I felt so bad. Honestly, I felt really bad for Patrick because, like, I know he had no choice but to leave. But, I mean, he, like, can't communicate on paper with them. And
he couldn't, like, wake up. They said it would be really rude for him to obviously wake up the whole household in the middle of the night. Like, just go stomping in.
I mean, I guess that's the only other thing he could have done, other than
he could have like paid someone to take a message in the morning.
Yeah,
I probably would have done anything to not leave those 3 girls waiting for me.
That's shitty.
Send a friend to them and be like, oh, here it is.
Well, then he left the note. That note. It was like raining. I mean, she's lucky she was even able to make out that it was a church. Like, oh man,
I know. I mean, hey, we never said he was like very smart.
No,
he's just not a shady businessman.
No. There is some talk or a couple sentences to say like he kind of like got flustered and blushed when like Francisca got close to him.
Oh yeah. I wonder if that'll come back around. Is she the next eldest?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So it's about her time.
Well, and Josefina was like, I don't blame him. Everyone gets flustered. She's really pretty. She is. The illustrations, although we have an internet version that is perhaps not
as good quality.
Not the official version. And yeah, the pictures were pretty smudgy.
I'm like, I think she's pretty.
I was like, I guess she's beautiful. Because every woman in all of these books is so beautiful. Did you, like, at the very beginning, when they were like, should we trust him or not? Like, at the very beginning, did you think he was going to turn out to be trustworthy or not trustworthy?
I mean, obviously the way these books go, he's going to be trustworthy.
Everyone's a good person in these books.
But also reading it at the beginning, I was just like, when he approaches Josefina all alone on a hill, I was like, danger, 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 danger. No.
I agree. Well, that's the thing is she was giving this body language where I'm like, good for her that she's reacting to danger, but actually it's like she has to do this because he's an adult and she's a child and she has to defer to him. And I'm like, defer to the strange white man. But she does.
Yeah.
It's so funny because it's just really different from how children are trained these days.
I wonder, so Patrick O'Toole lives in Missouri.
Minnesota.
I think it's Missouri.
Okay. I'm a fact checking. Not that it matters.
And
gotta fact check something.
He is like a second generation scout or whatever. I guess his dad was like the main scout guy. I wonder if his dad is like off the boat from Ireland, because I'm like, how much of an established immigrant population in Missouri is there in this time?
We have no idea.
I don't know much about Missouri.
We have no idea. Which is which? Minnesota is up high and Missouri's down low.
Yeah. Missouri's south. Minnesota is north Midwest.
Do you like my little running fingies trying to get to the right page?
Easy man on the floor.
The wagons, the Americanos.
Let me know.
I mean, yeah. I read too much fucked up literature. So when this man, walked up to Josefina all by herself, I was like, back the fuck off.
Back away.
Back off, my baby girl. But he was like, I heard your beautiful song and I have a beautiful song of my own. And you're like, oh, okay.
All right.
As long as you don't use this to lure her away.
Luckily, she lures him right to her house. So
it was Missouri, which is harder to say with a Spanish accent.
I was like, Missouri?
Missouri. Do they have ooh? Ooh, yeah, Missouri.
I guess if she doesn't know how it's spelled.
Yeah, it all just sounds Minnesota. Minnesota. You are holding Minnesota.
Stupid.
My soda. That is really stupid. I like that we got to meet their grandparents.
Yeah, I think Was Abuelito in the first one, maybe?
Oh yeah, because he comes down the Camino Real. So
We haven't met Grandma, though.
I think we're seeing like different branches of the Camino Real here. Like I think that it like I wonder if there's like offshoots or like probably like maybe the Americanos come as far south as Santa Fe and then like turn around. But like maybe Abuelito was responsible for like taking things from Santa Fe in the first one and bringing them down further
To like Mexico City.
Yeah, Mexico City. Yeah. But they were but I'm confused because they were only 15 miles, right, from their own home. Didn't they say that?
Yeah.
They're like, she can see it in the distance.
So you can see the road to their home in the distance.
Okay.
I feel like I remember that her little whistle is a accessory you can buy for Josefina.
Totally. It is 15 miles away. It says the long road that led home to Papa's Rancho, 15 miles away. I mean, that was long back then.
Yeah, I mean, mules or whatever they're riding on are really, really slow.
Burros. Mi burro. Josefina.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm just picturing Josefina with like a pet burro, and she just is like riding it around, and it's so cute.
Oh, I wonder, they didn't mention her little shadow here. Her little baby goat. Yeah. Sombrita.
Well, because she's why I keep doing that.
It's just a vowel
Sombrita
thing.
is like little sexy sad girl or whatever. A little sexy sad girl over here. But she's home probably with Anna and Anna's husband, who we never ever talk to, thank God, and her sons.
Yeah, it would be kind of a lot to take a goat on a 15-mile journey.
I would do it, but I'm built different.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Josefina's way cooler than me.
She's very strong.
Tia Dolores said no.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of Tia Dolores, I'm going to go to the very end of the book. Da, 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 da. Do you remember what I asked you?
Yeah.
Last episode? Because our last Josefina episode was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So and spoiler alert, our next one's going to be like 2 weeks from now.
It's great because I can actually remember it.
I know. Do you remember what I said about Tia Dolores in the last one? What did I say?
You said it's either she and Papa are going to fuck or...
Okay, that's not what I said. I said they're falling in love, and you said that they could perhaps be entering into like a practical engagement.
Yes.
Because they're both very practical people.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
So what do you think after reading this book?
There is a knowing glance. There's a knowing glance. And I feel like there might have been a knowing glance in the last book, right?
Okay, because they literally are like, we need Papa to have his violin because it makes him happy and his music makes Tia Dolores happy.
Yes.
Okay, and then when they gave Papa his violin, Papa says, "Why for me? Why?" "Because," said Josefina, "it made you and Tia Dolores happy." Papa looked at Tia Dolores, and Josefina saw something that might have been a smile pass between them. Okay, a couple more paragraphs. Josefina saw that she was not the only one awake and listening to Papa. Oh, Papa. Okay. Papa was very gently playing an old Spanish song on his violin. The breeze blew the clouds away, and suddenly the courtyard was full of moonlight. Josefina saw that she was not the only one awake and listening to Papa. Standing in the doorway to her room, humming Papa's song, was Tia Dolores. So that's 2 books in a row that have ended with a Papa and Tia Dolores moment.
Yeah.
So I actually do think that in the next book they're definitely going to get together. I think one could be a fluke, and like, oh, aren't we such a great team?
Yeah.
But like 2 in a row, you're preparing an 8-year-old for something.
Damn.
That's kind of crazy.
I don't love that choice, but
let's see how they do it and changes. Maybe I'm wrong too, although I've read
you're
a lot
right.
of books.
I feel like 2 in a row in a children's series is like,
you're doing something.
What are they trying to be subtle? No.
These books are like 2,000 words long. Like every word counts.
They're made for 9-year-olds.
Like if you wanted to be sweet about it, like who in this book, like for example, Josefina could wake up in the middle of the night, hear Papa playing, and then without without a word, Clara and Francisca come to join her.
Yeah.
Or like maybe she wakes up in the middle of the night and Abuelita is listening too. Like it could be anyone. She could have a moment with anyone. And in fact, all those other characters make more sense because Tia Dolores doesn't do a lot in this book.
No, she's just there.
They're boinking. And good for them.
Oh my God. I mean, yeah.
Gotta get laid. There's only so many people in town.
That's true. And I think like an old timey thing was definitely like, well, if my wife died, I mean, her sister's right there. It makes sense, right?
Her virgin, her 40-year-old virgin sister or whatever.
She's been keeping it tight and dry.
Tia Dolores, no. Is there anything else to say about this book?
I truly don't think so. I think that's about it.
So we like want to cover the other American Girl books, but we're thinking that one by one is like not enough to talk about. I mean, we probably could. We're having fun.
I mean, to stretch out content. Not that we would do that for you guys.
That's the thing. No, but like that is the thing. Like, are we gonna be doing this podcast like 5 years from now, being like, come on? Like, hey, riddle. I don't even know if they were joking or not, but they were like, we're going to stop pretending like we're going to do riddles in the first half of the show.
Yeah, I heard them say that too.
We're going to we usually just shoot the shit anyway. We're running out of riddles. We're just calling it the official shoot the shit.
Yeah, we're calling it Hey Riddle so that they know the first half is no riddles. We will give you one riddle.
Yeah, so if anyone like has any thoughts or feelings, like,
let us know. I mean, should we just kind of binge them and discuss like all of Felicity in one?
But that is like so much to read and remember, though.
Yeah.
So I don't.
When they all blur together, kind of too.
Do you think that we would feel less if you weren't going on maternity leave and we weren't covering 3 of them in a month or whatever? Do you think we would be like, yeah, this is the perfect pace? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like
it's too much, too slow.
I think when we spread it out, it's actually harder for me because then I'm like,
I can't remember.
I don't remember what happened. I guess it's not that important. It's not like
it is not that important, and you can always go back and listen to the episode.
Yes,
which takes longer than it does to read the book.
Yeah.
We could read all of them and discuss it at once. We could do like meet of every American Girl and just like get the intros
episode
and then like maybe circle back and be like, okay, well this weird or we're kind of feeling we definitely want to talk more about Addie because that is something that Taylor wanted to talk about from our original Josefina episode. We could also do that thing where like one of us reads them all and describes it to the other one. Oh, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, there's options. I mean, I guess let us know what you think if you've been enjoying these episodes so far, and if you feel like they're good and fun, then maybe we'll keep it up.
And I will say, not to put ourselves on blast. Every time we say, let us know what you think, no one lets us know what they think. So if you're like, my opinion is so small, they don't want to hear from me.
We do want to hear.
You are wrong about that. You are wrong about that. We've had a couple people be like, I'll listen no matter what you do. And I'm like, that's not good.
Hold us to a standard.
Tell us what you want. If you're worried about having a hot take, that would be so cool to have a hot take about this podcast.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll accept it.
Yeah.
Unless it's like these girls are ugly and dumb. But like we know that. But
I would love for someone to say we're ugly and dumb.
Like, yeah, we know.
Like, wow,
what else?
Somebody cares.
You mean you watch it?
I know
you watch us?
I know people care because we have listeners and the listenership is going up, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like I know people listen to the show, but like let us know what you think.
We want to hear from you.
You can let us know on Discord if you're on our Discord. If you're not, but you want to be, let us know. And you can also hit us up on Instagram or at burnbeforepod or our email at burnbeforepod@gmail.com.
Yes.
Which you're about to hear all of that again in the credits.
So there you go.
Damn it, we always forget, Leela, when it's not a horny side just plain bad, we have to do cooler cringe.
Yeah, and I can't think of any. Okay,
Cooler cringe, fucking your dead sister's husband.
Cool.
I hope this last book it really makes it work for us.
Yeah.
Hey, if Josefina's cool with it, which I'm betting she will be.
Yeah,
I'll
everybody
be
loves
cool with
Dolores.
She's
It's
great.
fine.
She just doesn't strike me as she's not mama.
Yeah, she's no mama.
She's no mama. But then again, there's no one more beautiful and vibrant than a dead mom.
It's so true. To quote ourselves. Cooler cringe. Tripping a rapist. That one's stupid.
So cool. Trip him
Cringe.
harder. Break his
Trip him
nose.
harder.
Break his brain. Watching your friend get bit by a rattlesnake and then sucking the venom out or whatever.
It's the most metal thing I've ever heard.
Last book. What is she doing? The tripping a rapist. Yeah, everyone. It's hard because everyone's just really sweet in this.
Oh,
book.
okay. Cooler cringe. Convincing your sisters to take their hard-earned money / objects and spend it on a gift for someone else.
Cool.
I think a little cringe.
It's cool.
I mean, it's very nice, but it's like, all right.
This is a Bob's Burgers episode about this. Linda wants a sewing machine.
Oh yeah, so they all like go in on it.
Oh, well, you know what is cool?
Subscribing to the Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon. I don't know where I was going with this.
I was like, where are we going?
These kids, points at self, and Leela.
Yep.
Well, that's it for Burn Before Reading.
Until next week, remember,
Your cringe is part of you.
but only a pequeñita part of you.
Oh.
Thanks for listening to Burn Before Reading.
Created by me, Christina Kahn.
Hosted and produced by Christina Kahn and me, Leela Hilton.
Logo designed by Michael Hardison. Follow him on Instagram at RoyGBivRVA or check out his work at wildlingpress.com.
Theme music by Sakura Wishes.
Find me online at tbr.tinabereading on Instagram.
Find me at Leels for Reels on Instagram.
Join us on Patreon for access to our Discord server, monthly bonus episodes, and other fun stuff.
Find video recordings of most of our episodes on YouTube at Burn Before Reading. Follow the podcast on Instagram at Burn Before Pod or email us at burnbeforepod@gmail.com.
Thanks for listening, friends.
See you next time.